Welcome everybody. This is a whole body workout and stretch, and so I just really enjoy all parts of it. Your ball. So we'll get started. So go ahead and make sure that you are safe on the ball. That's always my biggest concern. I've played around on the ball and I've rolled off it a few times, and it's actually rather funny, kind of hilarious. But I do want you to be safe. So always just kind of check how you are on the ball. Your knee over your ankle and your knee in line with your hip. So you always want this 90-degree angle right here. If your hips are up too high, then the ball's too big. If your hips are lower than your knees, then the ball is too small. And it'll make a difference on a lot of poses. It might make the pose too hard, difficult to do, or it may make it too easy. So we want that right balance for the ball. So ground your sit bones, and then the other thing we want is the shoulders to be back over your hips. I want you to look down at your toes and always make sure you feel safe, like your feet should always be on the mat. I'd rather have your feet on the mat and the ball a little bit off. Open, release your hands down on the sides of the ball. Stay in that really tall posture. Inhale, circle up. Now you're gonna press the hands together and just pause here for a second. Now the shoulders, if they're tight, go ahead and soften those elbows, but press the hands down. And let's turn your chin over to the right shoulder. And you can even drop the chin a little bit down towards the collarbone. So release your hands down. Inhale, circle up, pull the belly and look up to the ceiling. As you exhale, draw your hands down to your heart, but turn your chin now to your left. And then drop the chin again a little bit to the collarbone. Let's do it a couple more times. Inhale, circle up. Big deep breath. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart. Turn your chin over to the right. Good, hands on the ball. Inhale, circle up. Press the hands together. Exhale, turning the chin to the left. So we're just working through that neck a little bit. Good, bring the hands to the ball. So now this time, inhale. Let's go ahead and bring the hands up. Let's interlock your fingers and press the palms up towards the ceiling. I'd like you to walk your feet maybe a little bit wider, so toe heel. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, go ahead and lean over to the right. So you would even call this a little bit of a Pilates mermaid. You'll pull the belly and come up tall. Take an inhale here, exhale. Go ahead and lean over to the left. Keep the abdominals super strong. Then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lean over to your right. Pause there, but take a deep breath. Exhale, pull back to center. Good. Deep inhale here. Exhale, lean over to the left. Good. Another full breath. And exhale, come back to release your hands to your knees. Now we're going to do a roll down. So you're going to slide the hands down your thighs. You're going to tuck the chin in. You're going to start to roll down. So it's a spinal roll down. And you're just going to come all the way down. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you tuck the tailbone down. You pull the belly in. And then you roll all the way up. So inhale tall. Exhale. Drop the chin. Take an inhale as you start to tuck and roll down. Come all the way down. Slide the hands in front of the shin. Let the head hang. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly come up. Spinal roll up. And then you slowly articulate all the way up through the crown of the head. Good. One more time. Take an inhale. Exhale. Slide the hands down the shin. Tuck the chin in. Start to roll down. Let the head hang. Take an inhale. Exhale, pull that navel into the spine. Start to tuck the tailbone down. And then you're going to roll up. The last thing to roll up is the chest and the crown of your head. Very good. All right, so let's toe heel the feet a little bit so the knees are parallel with the hips. And we're going to stand up. I'm going to switch it up today because I'm going to do some standing postures. So let's come up and let's take the feet out wide. So we're coming into a horse stance and I'm turning out my toes. You're going to bend your knees. Take the ball down to the mat. And we're going to do a little hand-eye coordination kind of thing. You're going to roll the ball over to your right hand. And so we're stretching the inner thigh. And then we go to the left. We're going to go side to side, bending that knee. Those who play basketball, you're probably awesome at this one. So you want to just kind of play with the ball a little bit. And so we'll do a couple more. And now we're going to turn to the right. And you're going to keep your hand on top of that ball. So we're coming to a crescent lunge. So if this knee is bent, pull that thigh back, press back into the heel, hold right here. Now some of you may choose to just stay here and that's great. Otherwise you're going to pick the ball up and coming into a nice crescent lunge. Take 3 more breaths. Keep pressing back through the back heel and take another full breath. Let's place the ball back onto the floor. We're going to rotate out, and before we go to the other side, let's do a straddled down dog. So I want you to pivot so that your feet are parallel to one another. All right, and then you roll the ball out, hands as wide as your shoulders. You're going to take the ball away, you're going to tuck the chin in and roll the weight back into your heels. Good, come into your breath. Good. Think of your spine elongating, bringing all your weight back into your heels. Even pick up your toes a little bit. Very good. One more full breath. Now we'll go to the opposite side. We're going to go to the left. So you're going to pick up your left foot, pivot it out, and now bend the knee. Now that back heel can come up. If you're feeling kind of wobbly today, go ahead and come into like a warrior one. All right, so pick the back heel up, knee over your ankle, find your center, and then inhale, lift the ball up. Take your gaze straight ahead, find your drishti, taking 3 full breaths. Very good. One more inhalation. And as you exhale, bring the ball down. Very good, and come back. Now we'll come to the floor. We'll get some core work done. So hold on to the ball. Hold on to the back of our hamstrings. You're going to inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull the belly and tuck the chin in. And let's go ahead and roll all the way down. So bring the feet on top of the ball. And we're going to just start with a cervical nod, transitioning to the floor. Now I'm going to have you take your legs, your heels. So we're going to do some ab preps or some abdominal work. So I've got my my knees over my hips, right? And the shin parallel to the floor. So that table position with the legs. You're going to interlock your fingers behind your head. You're going to take an inhale, tuck the chin in, and as you exhale, you're going to lift your blades off the mat. Now from here, you're going to push the ball away, scoop and pull the belly in, then draw the knees back in, and then release your head and chest down. So you don't have to lift that high, but we want maybe to the tip of your shoulder blades. So take an inhale, tuck the chin in, exhale, pull the belly, lift, inhale, send the legs out, exhale, pull the belly in, and then release your head down. Good, take an inhale. Nod the chin, exhale, lift, Inhale, send the legs out. Exhale, draw the knees in. Release your head down. Let's do just a couple more. Take an inhale. Cervical knot. Exhale, scoop and lift. Inhale, press the legs out. Exhale, draw the knees in, belly strong, and then release your head down. Good. And one more time. Take an inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin in. Exhale, lift. Send the legs out. Good. Bring the knees back in, and now release your head down. Now we're going to put it together. So as you lift the head and chest, the legs go out. So you're going to inhale to prepare. Cervical knot. Exhale. Push out. Inhale, come back. Good. Exhale. Inhale, come back. Exhale, push out. Inhale, come back. Good. 5 more. Exhale. Inhale, come back. Exhale out. Inhale, come back. Last 3. Exhale. Inhale, back. Exhale. Inhale, bring the legs back. One more time. Exhale, lift. And now come all the way back. Good. Feet on the ball. Arms resting to your side. So toes and heels connected. All right. We're going to do a bridge. So this bridge, we're going to lift our hips up and we're going to roll down. And remember, you want to press your feet down in the ball as you lift. So arms can help out. Just kind of palms to the floor. Take an inhale, cervical knot. Exhale, draw the belly in. Press your feet down. Lift your hips up. Keep the belly strong. Take an inhale. Exhale and slowly articulate down through that spine. Very good. Just 2 more times. Take an inhale. Exhale. Belly is engaged. Inhale, lift your hips. Good. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, now roll down. With control. This is a lot of work. Good job. So last time, take a deep breath in. Exhale, keep the scoop. Inhale, lift your hips up. Good. Take a deep breath. Exhale and roll down. Lay the legs over the top and let the legs rest. Woo, good. You can take a little ankle roll if you want. Circle the feet around, not necessarily have to be in the same direction. But I'd like to do our knee drops. So you're going to bring your arms out into a T, palms are down, and we're going to draw the knees to the right and the head to the left. Pull the belly in as you come to center, and then drop your knees to the other side. And I'm turning my head away from the bent knees. So inhale to center. Exhale. Good. Inhale to center. And exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Good. Inhale to center. And now exhale to the other side. Just a few more. Inhale to center. Exhale, drop the knees. And back to center. And drop to the knees the other side. And last time, inhale to center. And now exhale it out. Perfect. Come all the way back. Grab the ball with your feet. And take the legs up and over. We're going to do some heel lowers. Your knees can be bent. We're going to slide your hands underneath your back. You're squeezing that ball. So we're getting some good inner thigh work, outer thigh work. Feet are flexed. And you're going to lower the heels, keep the abdominals engaged, and point and lift. Good. So now let's flex and lower. Good. Point and lift. Flex and lower, point and lift. Please don't go all the way down. Just go halfway. You'll get a really good workout with just going halfway. All right, so flex and lower. Good, point and lift. Last 3. Flex and lower. Good point. And lift. Last 2. Flex and lower. Good point. And lift. Here's our last one. Flex and lower. Good point. And lift. Bend the knees. Release your hands. Grab the ball. We're going to go ahead and roll the ball off to the side and go ahead and roll towards it using your hands to push up. I told Wendy we would stretch your hip flexor a little bit, so let's do that. You're going to come kneeling, and if you'd like, you can grab your blanket for underneath your knees. You're going to kneel in front of your ball, and I'm going to go and take the ball over to my right corner so you can see my left foot forward. And I'm going to sink down. We want to drop the hips so that we get a nice stretch with the hip flexor. And if we want to do, say, a little lizard pose, you would toe heel your foot. So my foot's kind of over to the edge of the mat, a little bit off. And you can bring both elbows. So sinking a little bit lower into this stretch. I was thinking too, if you wanted to, you could do a little twist, but that's only if you want to, right? You don't have to. Just have some prayer hands is perfect. Take another full breath. Let's roll the ball up. Toe heel your foot back to the center. Come into that crescent lunge, reaching the ball over the head, opening the chest and bending the knee. Maybe lifting and looking up towards the ball. One more full breath. Let's bring the ball down and come into our hamstring stretch. So I'm going to flex that foot again. We want to maintain this straight posture. So you're going to roll the ball out as you hinge from both hip creases. Keep a flat back and pull that navel in. So keep the abdominals strong. And this, you may find this stretch, this hamstring stretch, a little more intense this way than we were on our back. So just one more full breath. Let's roll the ball back up, and you're going to slide that foot back. So we're going to roll the ball over to the opposite corner. I'm going to take my foot forward, but I'm going to toe heel again. I'm going to toe heel. Ooh, that was easy for me to say. Out to the edge of the mat, and you really want to, we don't want the knee over, the hip over the knee. We want to drop in. So I'm dropping into this front of the hip, right, and the hip flexor. Good. You can have the namaste hands if you wish. And come into your yoga breathing. And we'll take one more cleansing breath. Now you're going to come back up. We'll toe heel the foot to a little bit towards the center of the mat. Coming into our crescent lunge. You can still drop in a little bit, drop and sink into those hips. Reach the ball up. Maybe lift the sternum slightly, pull the belly in strongly. Take 3 breaths. Then we'll take the ball back down, come into your hamstring stretch, flex that foot, so draw the toes back. We're going to have our arms, our hands, shoulder width. And you're going to pull the belly in, hinge from your hip crease, and come into that forward fold. And think of your back more of like a cow position, so lifting the tail, lifting the sternum. And we'll take another inhalation. As you exhale, roll that ball back up. Very good. So we're going to now bend the knee. I'm going to have you flex the back foot, and we're going to stand up for a moment and sit on our ball. So You want to be at the end of the mat so that you can walk forward, and we'll get a beautiful back bend stretch. So you're going to bring your hands behind your hips. You're going to walk about 3 steps, coming onto your back. And see, my hips are coming all the way down. I'm starting to let the shoulder blades soften a little bit, and you're just going to roll back and forward. And it takes a little focus here, right? You're going to stretch out through the front of the chest. And we might get a little stretch here through the abdominals. And we'll just do one more. You're going to now straighten out the legs, widen the feet a little bit, tuck the chin in, and come into our reverse plank. Some of you enjoy the opening of the chest, and you may want those arms to drop down to the side. If some of you are more yogis, then you might want to come into a little cartwheel. So that means your hands are going to come down. Remember, but the neck is the issue. So if your neck is a little tender, then I would not recommend this. And your feet can come a little bit forward. Good. Take another inhale. As you exhale, let's protect the neck and start to come down towards the floor. Good. Let's do a little more stretching. It's our fun part. I love this part, bouncing the ball. Another really good way to reduce our stress. So let's do our twist with the ball. So come pick the ball up, twist to your right and bounce for 8, 7, good, 6, 5, it's 4, 3, 2, and just one more set. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, it's 4, 3, 2, and last one. Great abdominal work. So bring the bottom of the feet together, bound angle pose, Baddha Konasana. More of a yin shape, a little more pushed out. And then you draw the ball in between your knees. Take your elbows on either side of your ball and dig them in. Bring your hands to prayer position. The thumbs come to the third eye as you bow the chin. The light in me salutes that light in you. And together we say, Namaste.